get it.
Man, I don't really think you hood enough for this to begin.
Talk to me.
Hey, before we catch a case, let's make a deal. I won't act like I've been crippin' with him. But y'all can't act like Geechee got any potential to win. These pickings been slim and I came out to grant a wish to the kid. But if it's bad blood, I regulate like an insulin pen. Before the ride down, I called this shit a Chola's eyebrows because I knew it was a bad look when I penciled you in. What the fuck you gonna do? This man's at me like a mass appeal behind me like run the jewels. I shoot the breeze, eulogy, 21 gun salute. But he gon' stumble through, he full of hot air, get left behind for a check like Omar did the pumps and juice. Man, where my bank account? Shit, I just assumed the funds withdrew. But now we gotta set some discussion rules. I seen this guy, Mr. Make Them Believe Them Lies, man, I ain't bring none for you. Cause black lives matter. There's no substitutes. I'm not adjustable. If you don't fuck with black dudes, then I don't fuck with you. And I still don't fuck with you. Man, I slapped the shit out Geechee. We working out trust issues. You don't rap. You part Tales from the Hood, part Mother Goose. I piss on my hand to get that residue from the gun room. Well, man, fuck you, dude. Man, I ain't really pissing on myself, but I really knew what trouble you. The scars are the fucking proof. I've taken clean headshots that did as much damage as any bullet that stuck in you, and I still finished that fight till I slumped the dude. Hurt his arm pop. Didn't stop till a bone looked like a crumpled screw. That shit was looking like when a blunt gets chewed. What's my life like? What's my life like? I lost a few to a double deuce. That's a troubleshoot, and I poured out so much liquor I could have made a pitcher of jungle juice. Look, I don't give a fuck. Man, I don't give a fuck what you accustomed to. I'm combustible. I bust this fool. I have all the memories you keepin' leaking from a knuckle bruise. As far as rap, nah, I ain't got much to prove. I brushed off the old guard so hard that the blush removed from Uncle Drew. Fuck this dude. Bust a move. Tonight you should have tapped out at the intro like the Huxtables. This shit could get uncomfortable. Yeah, cause I walk up on Geechee Gotti like fuck Geechee Gotti. It don't take $1 million, man, I sleep the body, then pop money in the back of his neck like DiBiase till that money in the back of your neck give me more change than Malia pop scene. I'm lying? No, I'm a lion out here listening to sheep get cocky. At the core, I put a confident kid in an awkward position. Do you need Pilates? I know. It's all American airline take flight. I got the eagle on me. I'm just a little more chill. You gotta speak to Yachty. But I still make this motherfucking house look like I'm out here trying to beat Jumanji. I'm not alarmed. Get an arm out. If he can Nazi, they can still flag his ass down from the trunk like Creed and Rocky, because Apollo Trunks flag from the ass down. You know, you even copy. Look, I don't really trust white dudes. On my mama, I don't give a fuck that Lush likes you. Don't be polite. They might be back there all night acting like he's so nice when he real kind of you know, like Keystone Light, so miss me with it. Like a Joe Kim Noah free throw try. They know it take flex to make the whole thing blow up like a mosquito bite, the public enemy. And you a public enemy, but Geechee hood. Geechee ain't good. If you can't trust it, don't believe the hype. Let the man rap. Hey, hold on. Hey, let me sum that up. I should have held out for a patch stay match. Fuck that, I came to give Nelly some band-aids back, but yo, I only take Geechee. But yo, I only take Geechee if you give me paper. I need them dollars first. This ain't a water birth, no free labor. Come on, Geechee, you wet behind the ears. At the end, I could get him tapered, but why bother? I get called up from San Diego just to see some fake-ass screwball movement. Hey, over Jenny Bacon. It's okay, slow pitch just end over the plate. It's always off speed. Now, you've had cop bodies. Not a single motherfucker that you body could body me. Compare the bars, swear jar. The policy is talk is cheap. I'm flipping property. It's like I'm pissed I lost at Monopoly. Get off of me. Yeah, boss thieves, flex official, Ed Hockley. I call wind to you and open doors. Where's my thanks for the cross breeze? Your whole style real easy to get lost in. It's set up bar, set up bar, set up bar. And then you claim content, but your urgent needs security like Etta James talking. I'm on the corner waiting to shoot. Quit yelling, Craig Hodges. Hey, you made yourself clear. Now you get in a cellophane coffin. Geechee on the ground, oh fucking well, I'm name dropping until everybody in the Bay watching know Dwayne Johnson. I will kill this man, print him on my shirt, Hulk Hogan my shirt, slam it on the floor and drop the big leg on it. I'll run it back. I know you fucking strapped. Fuck him, I still feel the game in my hands without a rumble pack. Yeah, face plant. I said face plant, bitch. Face plant, bitch, think fake Space Jam kicks. His family staring at his stitches like, ew, man, what the fuck is that? Yeah, shots fired. The only reason that they dug this match is because they knew they'd have to pull you off the ground before the face-off. This is a pumpkin patch. Okay. Yeah, I take more than a bit off the top. I'm the upper class and I ain't even in my bag yet. Madflex, more comfortable coming through San Diego than an Aztec. I break a bitch's ankle. I break a bitch's ankle with a jab step. Tell me something other than your address in the past tense without another pop, round, ratchet, shell, or body punch you have left. We've seen all that. Just keep it wrapped. Or keep it wrapped up like Iraqi women. You get knocked out and wake up before you have a symptom. Facts, no fiction. Jordan doesn't pass the Pippen. And you have never shown growth on cam, my man. You Maggie Simpson. Y'all don't understand. You got this whole SoundCloud rapper look. No, you can't get a share, man. Geechee, how many pictures you got squatted down with the prayer hands? Hey. Soldier, field the question. Yeah. I said soldier, field the question. Or take a seat without a Bears fan fucking arm connect. You think I'm out here trying to square dance? I shall prevail and go Latrell Sprewell, because you would have to make the coach choke to even have a fair chance, man. Fight back. You want the truth?
Let's go.
On the feet or on the ground, I'm killing Geech. I got a feeling that your heart don't match your ability. I know you're tight. Can't defend a guillotine. They start grilling me like, stop it. Stand it up, stick to boxing. I mean, yeah, that is an option. But I knock you out, I choke you out, motherfucker, you still asleep, be honest. We 2 rounds in, you down a couple. And I won't stay bickering like old age women, I go O.J. Simpson. I feel guilty, but I show you these hands and keep me out of trouble. Say something, Geechee. Say something, Geechee. I'm a grown man from a cut cloth. Look in my eyes. Who getting nervous until a gun's drawn? This just talk, you crippin'. Yeah, I've seen it and I'm used to it. That's why I don't make jokes about you doing it. You've been through some shit. Fuck Sharon. Man, throw a flag where I'm from, motherfuckers will shoot through it. And you do that shit for a user pick. I said, I ain't no king of the dot computer kid. The day I found out about the hood, I didn't Google it. I didn't choose the shit. I was born there. I didn't move to it. I ain't drive through that motherfucker on an Uber trip. Geechee, I've been too legit since you was in the uterus. You knew to this. I FaceTime and race riot, same violence you witness, you see the line, you see the line and redefine the same shit that you did. But anyway, fuck that. Sorry. It's okay, I'm glad you're calm about it. That's good. I said I FaceTime with race riots, the same. Oh, I don't do this often. This is a little weird. I'll get it back. Hold on. I said I FaceTime and race riots, same violence you witness, you see the signs, believe them lies, and deny what you depict. You must. You know what? So I'm just, you know, it's tough to do this because it's the honesty that's coming out. But check this out. I'm gonna give him a closer. I don't think you a bitch or poser. But if you stood with Craig and Smokey, Lil Chris would come and kick you over, motherfucker. Hey, I'm sorry. I still slay y'all team. Next time the triple-double like Draymond Green. Be running through San Diego like Natron means, man. I'm fucking. I said, Daylight, Dead Man, Diz Thesaurus. You faced all the best the West got. Took 11 million views. Congrats, you made it to the M boss. Let's talk. All right.
That way.
First though, throw your guns up if you ever known Chilla Jones to palm the burner. No? A few people. You might be the one from all them crossbow murders. Or he cooking up more fake beef than Mondo Burger. Did you lose weight? Hey. Let's go. Did you lose weight? No, I didn't think so, but still. Hey, Coors Light can. This whole thing came out of the blue. I wasn't really trying to be in activation with Chill. Why? So he can put on a little show for the film. Manufacture a moment where we holding the still. What if we throw down for real? Happy Sweet 16. Surprise, I'm in a parking lot wrapping this up with a huge bow on his grill. I go for the kill.
That was fire.
And I'm known for this.
Wow.
Come on.
Wow.
You know what? Throw your guns up if you think he sold like even one drug today. Okay, that fell apart. Yellow card. The punk is fake. Pump the brakes. Be humble or be humbled and catch a couple. And that couple get followed by a couple more like a double date. My shadow creep up at 5 o'clock. It's more than a stubble face. The newspaper heading that runs that day reads something like Chilla Jones winds up in a box. He might be bubble tape. I'm fucking great. Don't play with me. If I feel like it, I'll walk you outside and make you pay entry. Don't let this platform give you too much bravery. You've been a bitch. The difference is I always got a plan to fight. So if I give him the privilege of attorney, he should just remain silent like Miranda writes. Yeah, that's nice.
Random zero, go to bars.
Bitch, you got the swagger of a pantomime. These hands got his face covered, now he camera shy. It's an advantage. I could push your buttons and you just blink forever. You the hazard lights. Who the fuck you think you have tonight? Ooh, me, I'm so full of myself, I didn't even bring an appetite. Let's minimize my time.
Let's go.
Let's minimize my time. One hit, chill, go nighty-night. Then he struggled to get up from the boot like Windows 95. I'm done fucking. I'm done fucking with you. I'm unfuckwittable. Star power don't make you invincible, so fuck with Chilla Jones, thought Mario bars lack it to. You got your head in the clouds, and I'm thankful for what you don't drop. As far... Let it marinate. Oh, shit. Hey, as far as star power goes, you had a run, but you ain't been flashy for a while. That shit been worn off. Get off me. I've never stood in front of 3 rounds like these, but I got 2 more rounds to teach a life lesson to a dead body. Fuck 'em. Throw your guns up if...
Throw them guns up, man. Stop fucking with me, man.
You know, the first time I don't think I saw a gun up, it is low light. Maybe it's a slow night. Hey, tell Hallahan if you reverse a punch, then it's no bite. He should run Smacks League. He's been on URLs his whole life. It's jokes. It's fucking jokes. Let it go. You know what's not a joke? One person in this battle is so known for being boring that even jokes about him being boring are now getting old. And yet it's true, I know. Check the dude's vitals, end of school finals. There's no pressure, he's done, he's pushing 30. But I leave a couple X's left in each eye. He forever 21, his eyes shut, and I slice up what's left of the bum. Bearded man, leave him at a breath zigzag when that knife go right between intestines and lungs. Coroner trying to figure out if the cut looked more like a Charlie Brown shirt or a Bo Jackson Tecmo Bowl run. Flex. Let's go. Flex ain't the run.
Bo Jackson's unforgettable.
Let's go. Let's go.
80s babies bars.
Speaking of Tecmo Bowl, yo girl let me score with the same foreplay. Tecmo Bowl.
Gang shit.
Okay, you know the lingo. She makes a mean bowl of chicken noodle soup, and she just hit a row at bingo. She was like, wipe the Johnson on my back. I'm like, no, girl, you ain't Ocho Cinco. Go tell Chilla Jones you single. Hey, yo, party nut. Ain't he monotonous? He not with us. He soft as fuck. He out here like cannabis sling.
What?
You know the arm is tucked. Quit barking. I said quit barking, pup. Even my smallest shit labeled is big like a Starbucks cup. Time. Come on.
This is a crazy fucking battle. The internet's finna...
Man, shut up. I gotta say some shit. I said rewind. Air guitar. Get rocked with no strings attached. You love connections, but you unimpressive, so you never won a single match. Chilla won't outright me. What the fuck? Y'all need a thinking cap? I've been making ends meet forever without a finger trap. You more like a rental car.
Okay.
You more like a rental car, cause you gassed up at whatever time they ask you to bring it back. I'm the king of rap. Let's go. What the fuck you gonna do, punk? Get an attitude jump? I'm afraid it just show up in the form of chill body like goosebumps. I'm already up 2-0, and honestly, Urkel, I think writer's block look more like a comedy circle. A lot of these nerds will say they mixed up in red and blue, they ought to be purple, but you got no arms. Don't talk about one arm, these two arms. Send the message of 4 arms like the Prodigy mural.
Let's go.
Plus fire in my corner.
That was hard.
Plus fire in my corner every time like Kane entered. Bootsy. I bet your girl a day stripper like paint thinner. Me and you see the mood, the game differs. I just got one more thing to say, mister. Yeah, I'll be blunt, they still hanging on my every single word like a grape swisher, chill. Hey,
come on,
you want to know how Bootsy Chilla Jones is?
How Bootsy?
I like truly didn't notice that I wasn't battling the dude from Hootie and the Blowfish. There he is.
Darius fucking bars. So we gotta deal with. He's a country star.
Come on, Ferrari. Come on, Ferrari.
Hey.
Hold up, Enzo.
Hold on.
Enzo.
I said, okay. Now you
No,
fucking me
keep
up.
going.
Okay, there he is. No, he won't even barely live. But I'm not. Hey.
That's fire.
Hey.
That was fire.
Hold on now. Fuck, man.
Darius.
I said.
Bring it back if you need
I
to.
will. I said,
There he is.
No, yeah, we good.
What are we trying to do?
Hootie and the Blowfish. Fucking man.
there he
No,
is.
you know what? We're competitors. We're gonna fuck with this. There he is, he won't even barely live. I don't even care about your whole style and your whole black outfit, but it's a little weird to me because I look at you and I think that you a cold dude, but you're wearing a bunch of an apparel to an event that you didn't show up to. So we sitting here back and forth with all this talk, like back and forth battling punches on some Shaolin. But the reality is, I'll close this match up and I'll let him throw the towel in. Fuck it, let's go. Rose is in top 5. Shit in this room alone, Rose is in top 10. Me, I'm on so many short lists, I got a Napoleon complex. You ain't grown as me, not yet. Shit, grab me a harpoon, I shoot a hole in the Loch Ness. The man's a bitch. Yeah, you big as the Titanic ship. But he been floating by, I show Rose the door if you really plan to live. Get both the hands quick. Hey, God. Shit, I can have you leaning for that sideways look without italic script. Who man is this? Biggest fucking mark to top a card since the ace of spades. I start connecting with the knuckles till knuckles pop with the shake and bake. Fuck a battle, this ain't a game. You out here trying to play charades, I'll pull your cards, you better sit tight and do not say the name. Look at him. Motherfucker, unimpressed. I don't need this man's praise. Especially when your torso got this bottle of some Kiko Man shape. Hey, to get into his house, you learn a secret handshake. This shit is not hard to remember. You just eat some pancakes. Hey, yo, dumb truck, you pumped up, go calm it down. Cause I can have his spirit flying through the air, frozen up like a party foul. Easy, Tiger. Oh, nuts. It was nuts. Easy, Tiger. You can mark me out, man, I'm sorry, how? Your body type is, I don't play sports and I'm not starting now. Hey, Rose can trip, but I say what the fuck I want and you're gonna roll with it. Even if Raw got the moss with the shoulder kick, I hit that left earlobe, it's F0, B, press me, I can float your whip. Plus, I can get a killer on the phone quicker than a blonde chick at the beginning of a horror flick. I'm over this. Quick win, then I'm heading back down to Canada. Your clothes don't fit. Shit, when you 315, what's an extra 10 pounds for the camera? Shit, last time I seen him, he was saying he a legend. Shit, you might be a legend. You the fucking size of an Acura. On one hand, I said on one hand, this might just bring back memories of your prom. But on the other hand, it's still a wrap for Rose without a corsage. Tell your mom, just relax, I'll be over at noon. And I tell your mama to tell you to go to your room. It's knock knock, open a wound until Rose is in bloom. I got a lot of shit to say and more than most of it's true. Don't get excited, he is not making moves. His name's Raw, why they call him Raw? Because he never cooks all the way through. Like, hey, on everything, you lame as fuck. Even if you fly out free and pay 2 tryout fees, you still get paid too much. Man, I don't really get it. Let me explain to all you league owners the business of a vet's demand. Rosenberg don't deserve an Uber, a scooter, a scuba if it's a thing, like any sort of jet or van when the view count of his last 2 out are both at best $1,000. You do not get paid when you invest in a pathetic brand. It does more for me than your league. Man, you see, I'm out here stepping over rows like I'm back from a concession stand. I'm in a problem. You should have used a little caution. With a body for pie eating and a face that's still in kindergarten, but pill popping. Hey, there's no leagues out there trying to build off him, he gets killed off. And no women giving him the Netflix and chill option. Me, I'm Netflix's real options. That means you haven't done shit, so I question you. Are you still watching? Hey, the strange thing is, he ain't saying shit, but his pride is strong. I said the strange thing is, he ain't saying shit, but his pride is strong. You lying if you say you got the shotty, it's a ride-along. Rosenberg got problems with delivery like Friar John, so it's a pain you even in this joint like Tiger Bomb. The answer. Let's go. The answer. Wow. Everybody. If the question is whose side you're on. Hey, this 100 rolls, I'm the bomb, I blow up that image. Both sides are raw, get fired on without a Titantron with your sucker ass. Yo, front to back, you get punched in the mouth, dare me. I mean, it can't wait, you still get zipped up and sacked. There's just something about Mary. Rose, you a key. You can count on that like rosary beads. More Machuchenko than Don Flamenco when I pop Rose in his teeth. Frozen ain't colder than me. Shit, hey, leprechaun in the hood, come on over, I can use a shooter. Hey, nah, I'm just playing, you look like a Oompa Loompa fucking Koopa Troopa. Fucking time, man. Ever since the Wizard of Oz gave you courage. Damn. You've been a damn hassle. But you nothing that I can't handle, just bland rambles, and he carry on so much that it costs more when the man travels. Me, I started from the bottom. I guess I'm putting up a sandcastle. Rosie started from the middle like the footage of a smack battle. I won't let him breathe. What the fuck? I won't let him breathe. I won't let him breathe. Why Rose mess with me? Unimpressive schemes versus my whole pedigree. My own enemies, they're all biochemistry. You look broke too. Shit, if I chose to, I could buy some Zo2s for like 5 whole centipedes. Easy, motherfucker. You sweeter than Southern Comfort. Win the war, not the battle. He out here taking heat right off the bat. That's a shortstop example. Everybody got guns and a soapbox to ramble. Bitch, I'll knock you out. Come by the house and knock too loud. Shit, I just pull it at the pad like a horse collar tackle. Hold it down.
Oh my God. That's fire.
Hey, hold it down. Rose, you were born a clown. I bet bill collector ain't the only bill collector that you know in town. Fuck yeah. You getting booked at county fair. Yeah, this motherfucker might get booked at a county fair. I hear Rosie been talking smack then. I roll up on Rosie in a Harvard jacket. Park the car, rolling a couple R's like a Boston accent. Now I roll through a couple R's without talking Spanish. You target practice. You don't see the signs? I X out double R like I'm crossing tracks and I'm a problem in your hood and you should call mechanics. I'm clutch. Hey, you know what else? I'm clutch. I stick and move. And it's still automatic. You automatic. Go. You had a hype train. Y'all can see roses all over the side of the road like Valentine's Day. Then I tattoo these paws on Rose like Amber's right leg. You easy money. You a straight poser. Body count full of slain soldiers. High risk, low reward, no remorse. Game over, man. Yo, every girl on Christian Mingle says this guy is a punk. And y'all ain't heard Flex, but you know Shocks will wear black shirts to hide all that fluff. Now I'm thinking this evening, that sinking feeling, well it ain't women in the same room at that time of the month. This thing shoot, think wingsuit. Cause I stepped off the plane and I was fly from the jump. Shocks, listen. This non-fiction, I talk different. Every single round brilliant like a diamond get cut. Now clarify, Shocks the Rebel, are you Twitter verified? Because you blew through the check that made the icon show up. I'm nice, bro, what's up? Yo, I get excited at this offer. Hey, Shocks, you had to start your own league and then pull a bunch of strings just to get this crack at me. Who knew I was a pinata? I don't like this style. Fuck Shocks, I'll walk through them. Zangief spin right through Guile, and that's currency exchange. I turn my dollars into pounds, and I turned all of Shocks' dreams into my frequent flyer miles. What up, London? No, Shocks ain't gonna jog with sprinters. Yo, chill. Real? Recognize real, and you not familiar. If I opt to kill you, well, that's when I slow play to steal on him like pocket pickers. Then after the fact, woo! Boy, I turn that jaw to absolute glass without a shot of liquor. You got the picture? Me and you, two things in common. One, I flew the bird, you caught the finger. Two, notice the dad bod, and then notice the father figure. It's tomato. I got a lot of good footage, man. Blame avocado, I'm here thriving. I'm 5,000 miles from home tonight and y'all don't appear biased, and it's probably because my shit like a disaster round. Ask me why.
Why?
Because it always appears timeless. Look, with a blanket and a thumb in your mouth, you be real Linus. So I just want to hear silence, you don't appear violent. I ain't got a bra on my head, but out of nowhere I turn Shocks into a bitch like Weird Science. Come here, Wyatt, look. England, you're now starting to rock with me. And I just came to bring a buzz to the tower like a Top Gun scene. Picture Shocks out rhyming me instead of Shocks' body being chalked out till shock value a mockery while I was making quick scratch off the card like a lottery. Shocks' title wasn't earned. Is this an aristocracy? Yeah. That's your boy! That's your boy! But you all know his title was a robbery. Shit, I could bring you down to earth because that soul wind filled you up with more hot air than Constantine. Careful when you talk to me. They've been tossing me all of these back-to-back bookings and you defined in the back of the book like a glossary. Shocks was calling me like it doesn't matter. The cost is free. So I made this big deal out of nothing, you fucking drama queen. Apologies. I was keeping my options free, but then it was apparently long flights just to hit you with the scary and posh spice. What's that? It is the bob and weave. Motherfucker, this is just one, young trust fund. You ain't earning me yet when every verse I tore up could have to Germany's debt. But I look in your eyes and I see that you're disturbingly stressed, and his face tells me Homer Simpson has been vertically stretched. I am a raider, I'll see you later. You can meet the creator when shock show up on his face like a paternity test. You gonna learn from these vets. Not to step, and you know what else? Every album you drop only shows your age. And you're no Adele. Do I have to explain? Oh my God. Andy Dufresne, because to cover up the holes you seek paper then go oversell. He can't travel abroad. I said he can't travel abroad. He's a criminal. Go to hell. The last few years, your background clean as the intro to the old Chappelle. Go ahead and hold the L. Plus, you ain't got no arms. Straight up without the stroke of 12. Folks, I don't want to lie. Shit, the bars I brought so fly. How fly they hit the cruising altitude and just wrote themselves. And yes, I flew in first class. But in your case, I do coach as well. Yo, that whole round was bullshit. And I need you to calm the fuck down. Man, I've been shot at. Fuck, I look like getting worked up over Shocks' one round. You feel real confident, huh? No, he ain't gonna box with a god. Shocks is a fraud. This will hurt, but it will do you some good like shiatsu massage. Sick. You just manipulate the joint like also like shiatsu massage. But me, I got a handle on the trap. It's also shiatsu massage. But when you get caught with these claws, no, that's not shiatsu massage. I wash my hands of that. Alan's demise, capital I, and this guy won't capitalize. He like a communist law. Look, I don't know. Maybe they're lucky if I talk like you. Oh, fucking hell, I already feel my thoughts improve. It's like, it's all the new words and it's lost in two shocks. I could beat you block and blues, the parts he using Doctor Who. Oh shit, hold on, wait. No, I'm sorry, Shocks, I don't need 3. I beat Shocks in 2. I got flavor, off the wallpaper, like a Wonka room. I'm Homer You could wind up at the river if you suited well and show your cards. I rip a Bonaparte so Great Britain don't think he returned from the elbow like Bonaparte. Show some heart. Can I go back to Willy Wonka? Yo, fuck with a slug word till you return a jawbreaker, then I'm thinking I still own the part. Let's go one more. I'll turn your body black and blue from what you have to chew on sight, so when you catch that violet bow, regards. Violet bow, is that a reach?
That's cold.
Is that a reach? Did I go too far? Well, it was just a little reach, like a T-Rex trying to fold his arms. Fuck it. No foul, no harm. If this bout in this crowd was really chalked out would snort the card. Matter of fact, you look like you turn your nose up at more white shit than Lord Jamar. Know your part, you cheeky bastard. The over-under, he's a factor, but over this plate, you delivered a quick pitch like Steven Strasberg, hoping we'd be friends in the end like Phoebe and Chandler, but it hasn't been your day. You're weak, you're monthly. He's an actor. It's his motherfucking league, and it seems battling me is one of the recent staff perks, but here's your hosting spot, Shocks. Somewhere near Tony Hamley. And I say Hamlet because he fake mad, but he break bad, just seeking answers. You comparing Shocks to me, the question is to be or not to be. I kill whatever Claudia is through his layered tees with a leaking dagger. Shocks, you know I rock the boat. Aaliyah's last verse, and you the type that couldn't hack it if you sneak a password. I finna beat your ass, and I leave Shocks so awkward alone on a red carpet like a D-list actor. You can't fuck with me. The way I go hard, and I got these crowbars, and they making a murder. You ain't even seen a blackbird. This ain't my city. But I'm commonly in the mausoleum of Leland Stanford. I asked him, what you think of Shocks? I think he's odd. He didn't even answer. I put these hands on him and turn his lights off. Fuck it, who needs a clapper? You trying me now and it's tying me down because your head so high in the clouds that this could be the rapture. If I ain't up 2-0, when you compare us kids, it's Arabic, because flip the script and there's a chance an Englishman could see it backwards. Speaking of Arabic, you would convert to Islam if I told you can meet disaster. And if I need words to describe you, I could get 2 out of 3 from Raptor. I'm seeking out greener pastures. It took balls, it took Shocks, and a non-relevant body to make a professional move like a FIFA capture at Eden Hazard. Who's the man? Start rambling, it's Anne Boleyn off with his head, then I reattach yours. It's an accoutrement. But I got better things to do than to sell appearance. Matter of fact, I just came to tell Kruger how fresh his beard is. But regardless, I got a 2-piece for all occasions, motherfucker, man. I promise I'll be fine my whole life like Helen Mirren. And I'm not one of these Americans that calls football soccer, but I will run in your house, and I'll walk up to your mom, and I'll football in her fucking mouth. I'm done for now. That was a good round.
I'm still not home.
He did good. He did good. I said, ever since Charlie bit his brother's finger, long time ago, that's when I knew this man would probably spit a dogger than me. But I stepped off this plane to nothing but love out here. Look, I had no clue that Colonel Mustard had a problem with me. He said, some of you stone faces, you're assholes. Look. He said, it's Soul and Tony D. I said, yo, set up the match. He said, they battle each other. You're battling me. And I said, fucking hell, I guess I'll settle for that. But first, let's pedal it back, because when I hit my opener on Lou, I'm throwing you in the fucking crowd. Shocks, you knew you found a killer. Because when you hit that opener on Lou, I'm throwing you in the fucking crowd. The very next battle, I thought, what the? That sounds familiar. But still, when Gemini quoted the stolen bars that this guy's written, I wasn't so sure that I should vibe with him. I figured it don't matter. I'll stay in the dark as long as I'm seeing green like night vision, and he'll speak to the boss when he makes a return like white women. Now you the chance. Why you backing up Soul? Is he Mike Bivens? Should I hit him, provide shipping, because chances of surviving this iceberg? Slim, I pimpin', I'm nice with it. Put some spine in Hey London. Did you see him standing there while Gemini shit on the time limits? I laughed my ass off. Shocks is like, my bars ain't shit, man. Rap 9 minutes, I'm fine. And actually it was 12 minutes, but 12 minutes don't rhyme with this. Hey look, no matter how well Gemini did, I feel like I'm winning because he watched every battle you've ever done, and I did it. All right, listen. That's what I'm doing. Let's go. Hey, I'll kill this man and blame it on the time difference. My plane arrived in Oakland at the same moment that I hit at 5 o'clock. No, I was home at 5. That's not a crime, is it? Hey, you dry snitching, but I've witnessed what you brought today. Now, you've been quick to no-show. I make a move on delay. You make moves on delay. And then every single one of your used concepts played. Most Def, go check. Maybe you, Yasin Bey. The man in the mirror, that's the one who shocks can blame because you familiar with defeat. You could shoe shop for days. Bad bars. But I'll follow up and shoot off some flames. With all your steps back, I figured you would moonwalk the stage. Are you listening? Because me, I just find it sickening that your shit starts with a bite like the bubonic plague. That's a 30. And the footage on the internet don't lie. They said he had no heart. But the offer he made me turned him into an EKG. I had to put clear pressure on shots to start skipping in the line. Rap game! Stevie Wonder, no it isn't because I'm blind. It's more literal this time because you can feel it all over when I punch a ribbon in this guy. There's no sweat. I'm in 5th gear. It's weird when I walk into a room and got no dread like O-Red. And I got double name flips. Shocks is getting revolted till a rebel wish he never revolted. I'm a purist. You a tourist. I don't give a fuck. Your little circle ain't got the footing for squaring up like Stonehenge. Let's go then. We'll entertain. Y'all won't forget the name. I'll walk in with a coffin and Shocks his dead remained and he'll get mangled into concrete like I'm sorry people, the venue changed. Look at you. I said look at you. Look at you. I'm not sure what I'm seeing as a rebel. I'm not sure what I'm seeing as a rebel. And I love England, and that's why I've been keeping it respectful, but you stuck here. And my passport's a degree of differential. Think American Revolution. I think he's a bit resentful that he can't collect my stamps, and that's the reason we don't mesh well, Red Coat. I'm from the fresh coast. I flew beyond this city. You, QPR versus City, got to Leeds, and then he settled. Yeah. So in closing, you're my brother. But it's still me that is the rebel, because a Yank is just a Brit who leaves and reaches his potential. Flamethrower, straight poser, body count full of slain soldiers, high risk, low reward, no remorse, game over.
Let's talk that shit.
Oh shit! Hey, you know what?
What's happening?
You want to know how hairy his back is? How?
How?
This motherfucker isn't even wearing a jacket. Hey, Random calls me out for a battle. Let's cue those crickets. He said, I want to talk some business. I said, who are you? Random. Wow, you living up to that name, dipshit. I dismissed it. And then he pulled a big wad of cash from a dog shit bag. And so I listened. And I took it. I said I'd give him a few rounds. That's what this is.
Talk to him.
Fucking genie in a lamp out here, and I'm the one who's granting wishes. Here's a random algorithm. Take your local town magician, add a bunch of malnutrition, walk into a battle feeling normal that the crowd is missing. That's you. Man, all my rounds are classic. Plan to skip his. Because outside of this battle, he's different. His flex lying and fuck you. You smell like cigarette filters and sweat drying. Quit the act. Tinder app. I get rid of a random bitch forever if the left swipe him. No. Nah, I will not be stressed by him. He less violent. It's not a parent walk over the kid. I stepchild him. You look nervous. You know you don't deserve this. And I'm out here demanding my dues, champ. Should look at you like, who the fuck you know in this world that respects a shortcut that doesn't happen at boot camp? Who's the new cat? Hey, don't you know I got a wave to maintain minus the do-rag? You lesser than fresh. I put a dent in his head. Get back to trolling bots battles back on Reddit instead. I won't pretend to be friends with a fucking mensch on the bench. This is the art of war. Random, I've been knee deep and the hooks keep repeating. It's easy like the Commodores. Boy, I light his lip up and reveal a bloody Wakanda born. You crossed the line stealing graph style. You should have charted more, and it's a pain, but Random Flex gave me the leg up without a Charlie horse. Millennials. Damn. All this hot air causing humidity. You'll pay for this. Mostly in money, but also dignity. Now they say you can't judge a book by its cover, but the book cover's a bitch, so I think differently. Like what you think you came to do? When it come to your life, think twice. Y'all feeling deja vu? Don't make this shit debatable? Like no, iPod Shuffle. It didn't take a screening process. I'm still playing you. Better yet, iPod Shuffle. You can watch him get shook, and then from there, it's just a matter of seconds till Random changes tune. Yeah. Stand next to Madflex. Random.
That was crazy.
That look alone is great for you. But when the next paying customer shows up, man, just make some room. Who's next in line? Your phone's home button. I'm pressed for time. The lesson I will exercise is when a random dude try to challenge you to get some shine, you whoop his fucking ass and take his cash. Or better yet, decline. Just have some self-respect. L'chaim. Wow. That's your investment? Really? Could you make yourself less appealing? I can't decide if this whole vibe is I'm packaging weapons for dealing or I'm thoroughly practiced in sexual healing. But eat a bag of dicks. Yeah, random call the shots till he hit the deck like Battleship, the guy's a mark. Now who do you come when the fucking fighting starts? Because about every dork I know get real efficient at the writing part, but I ruin your day. I mean, shit, challenge accepted. Even though I thought it was strange when they brought up your name and said I'd be in jeopardy, my answer, out of the question. This battle,
Tight.
Chemistry issues like manic depression. Who wins? It's not random. That's just natural selection.
Damn.
Hey, he get treated like the Forrest Gump cover when it's back to the benches. What you talking about? Fuck you jabbering for, you glass at the core. It's fiber optics. Acquired profits versus aspiring artist. Fucking tries his hardest versus I fly the farthest. The fuck you do, love guru, man? What you gonna fly on carpets? Hey, when it comes to paper, you like college rules. My rule is wide. When unified, I'm still the one with higher margins. Rapper slash biohazard, sight the target. Virus scanner, demand is strong. Mega Man with that cannon arm. What happened, dog? You gotta do something. Cause Russell branded wrong. Hey, grab a mic, I keep it black and white like a panda claw. You 8 battles deep trying to wag the dog, I laugh it off. The garbage young artist turned marksman. Yeah, that's a reach. I'm pulling out his bag. I got your number now with random draw.
Damn.
Oh shit! No, I'm just playing random draws. Yep. And then he texts Gully the song lyrics to Usher. You don't have to call my passport.
It's okay.
My motherfucking passport got tramp stamps like the small of every hooker's back. Don't threaten me. You're not gonna do shit, and you are good at that. It's noble the guy's trying. I mean, he's known more for Pied Piping. But they gassed him from the rear of this craft like skywriting when his aura real Tekashi 6ix9ine. This ain't the right lighting, but random roughly translates to miscellaneous. And you do okay on little stages, but nobody gives a fuck LaMelo scores in Lithuania. I'm highly corrosive. Locked and I'm loaded. I said I'm highly corrosive. Locked and I'm loaded. I'll stomp out that nose, then when the heel turn it feel worse than Hollywood Hogan. Who fucking with me? Yo, your girl got junk in the trunk. Hey, no, I'm serious. You both live in a car with a bunch of your stuff with a sign that says, for food, I stunt double for Russ. Enough is enough. And when he finishes his next round, someone should flush. It's a little upsetting. Getting murdered 2 rounds and you barely grateful. I mean, we're the same, bro. You random, I'm very able. There was a conduit. I wasn't shocked you were underground, that's buried cable, but I figured I'd give him a shot at the crown, so you now witness in Sarajevo. You okay though? Yeah. Portlandia? They give health insurance at Hot Topic? I mean, the call's coming, but they give health insurance at Hot Topic? Back to texting Gully and calls drop him. And if I had a flip-flop for all your trips to Burning Man as a false prophet, this shit'd probably add up to the 20 stank-ass flip-flops that you keep inside your mom's closet. But I'll be honest.
Yes.
I do admire this kind of grit. Especially from a pirate ship scientist. But here's a science tip. You fishing for reaction. I got Adam, now it's time to split. Now I insist I should have refused it with this random tool on some MacGyver shit, but this is all that time permits. Send him home. These people, hang on. My every word, Rosetta Stone. This feels like a bad trip, but I'm with him. When in Rome. But the second I see any authentic aggression shown, I'm throwing this random fuck out like Tourette syndrome. I'm different. You looking in the eyes of oblivion.
Let's go.
Me, I'm not sure. I might be looking in the eyes of a Bolivian, but... Hey, yo, keep pushing for mass, but it's unlikely with them skinny arms and pricey to pull off this weight when there's no room for mini bars. Compare the resumes, the events, the pay, and say that this is not a random handout. You can pick a card, any card. Keep up with me. My options... Move on or make a grab from dough from Indiana Jones. But then I ran through a handful of random quotes and thought it was no double feature. Why would I have 2 show? I'll tell you what random knows. Hey, slow it down. I'll tell you what. Random knows. There's an orange flag shoved up that motherfucker if you standing close. Semantics though, my point it's in the air. We got a javelin throw, spear disfigured. Here's the kicker. No, here's the kicker. I show up at your house like, oh, hi, karate, but no bad cologne. Come on. Come on. Come on. You done?
Yeah.
I said Bishop got Flex to Boston. He said, I saw you in London, bro. Young Scar Flex with a button coat. You a gladiator. Russell Crowe. Bar for bar, the best thing in the club since the rum and coke. I asked him, who you got for me? Excel. Because he get love at home. And that man is a bargain. The budget's low. I told him I'd do it, Bishop. I told him I'd do it, Bishop. Hey, tell me one thing, man. Don't hang up that phone. Why should they take that fucking mirror down, man? There's clowns in this crowd. They just yelling out now, and I'm pretty sure they don't fucking know. Nah, fuck it, though. Excel. I've been waiting to come to Boston, man. Exhale, this kind of perfect blackout. You don't know who you fucking with. Ooh, Tyler Durden, you been out the loop. I write in cursive. You about to shoot? I keep to myself. I'm a private person. Your style flat, like real flat. Your shit like an inverted version of Miley twerking. Nah, Exhale, like real flat, like flatter than the earth is the Kyrie Irving. Can we keep it real? Can we keep it real? XL, you an easy kill, equivalent limited edition, kind of sleeping pills. It's bad judgment, all your sentences run way too long. I mean, they probably use his fucking style to free Meek Mill. I'm really bout this shit. I'm taking action without missing a beat. I'm the alchemist. Yo, Lex, he team homie? Now tell Most Def that he no threat and he bringing back the old flex. Homie on a homie, then I'll pay somebody just to hold the blazer like a coat check. He trouble on stage? Nah, that motherfucker dug his own grave like Imhotep. I'm so fresh. You speaking through the voice of a trend. Hey, yo, I didn't want to kill this kid Poison Pen, but I got Poison Pen that exchange a 2-piece for 2 eyes. Y'all get it, boys to men? Hey. Name drop, they gonna love it. It feel like Royce and M one time. It's all love, cause PH was team homie. Come on back, it's Kevin Nash. I got the razor behind me. Blade and the body going together. They're like Brady and Gronky. Raiden and Johnson. Nah, fuck that. They go together like Swave and Karate with a chop coming from Oakland. Contracted for a close shave like Jason Giambi. Jay, do you copy? Yo, 60 battles, y'all ain't heard of this kid. And the camera get abandoned and the bird circling. But I got way more up my sleeve than just convertible wind when his life come out his chest like the shirt on his skin. I'm really proud. Let's really talk! Come on! Let's really talk! You want a problem, X, you let me know. You've yet to show the pedigree in your head between your legs without a wrestling hole. First hit, oh shit. Second hit with a broke fist, and he tagged up with a short right like the pesky pole. Let him roll. He lying there. Shit look just like his battles, no breath control. He buckled with his arms out. That's a savage feature. Last time I saw you, you got zipped up by nut. We have a bleeder. Outwardly, Cameron Ether. The paper on lock and the spine bound to eventually break. Now he a trapper keeper. School's out. You fuck around and tell me how that llama spark. So X marks the spot because Flex spot's a mark. Fuck with it. I'm down. I got some shit to say. Hey. I mean, it sound good. Until we face to face. And then the shit turned more Friday the 13th. I've been running shit, but I ain't seen a single move that Jason makes. I'm on a skyrocket, me, JFK. I'm claiming space. And you ain't gonna spin off this show of Boston Cheers because you ain't Fraser Crane. Next thing you know is Spirit Soaring. Next thing you know is Spirit Soaring. Hear the chorus, it's Amazing Grace. And when his mama asks what happened to my baby face, I look at her like, I don't know. But I hear they found his teeth in the back of his hoodie like a bathing ape. Tell Excel this ain't a game. Don't opt for a lecture. Jab, step, and one cross act. You got the professor. This ain't a big moment. Flex. I'm known for calm under pressure. Talk to the expert. Algebra. I'm out here solving what X worth. You got lead on any chest and it's a pocket protector. You keep your mouth shut. Or the apocalypse enter to a Dawn of the Dead verse. Clap X on his chest like Wakanda forever. You not sick. You not sick. You eclectic in a mosh pit. Every second it's a pump move. I slump you. You junk food. I don't know why they trust you. Hey, tell the staff that I shouldn't be punished for moving forward. Boston, y'all invented the tuck rule. I shouldn't have to introduce you. Come on, man. If I'm on cell block, it's best not to try me like prison prune juice. He brought a ratchet to the front of the stage. Ooh, is it Nunu? Tell him. Oh, come on. Is it Nunu? Is it? Hey, come on. Is it Nunu? Tell the pawn a bishop move you. Hit me up on Twitter, want a problem in that DMX, I'm gonna give it to you. Broke neck through a table in the living room, you. This Cthulhu witness voodoo. Cause it's a curse to get stuck dealing with this pen, but let's flip modes. You would tiptoe through my zip code. If I offered you a featherweight fight, you look like you'd bring a pillow in. Nah, me in the ring, Klitschko, but more Lil Mac, cause if you pull it from the waist, ooh, I still keep the target on Exy King Hippo. Come on. Tell him you got what you wish for. The boy is ruthless. It look like he ain't really thinking right, picking a side like Joyner Lucas, but you ain't got the choice for movement. I'm a real titan. It's long live the king, and you can swing when you feel like it. It's nothing, Boston. He ain't never hit the road none. Shit, I got flown to New England. I just got the fuck back from the old one. There's levels to it. Come on, man. Come on. Am I lying? It's a bitter poison. I've been anointed. You might as well be called the freshman list, because everyone into XL a fucking disappointment. Come on. That's time. Fuck with it. You too soon. Yo, when I listen to you rap. No, you can talk, it's fine. When I listen to you, you don't get to tell them what to do. When I listen to you rap, I'm not noticing obvious key features. But you know what my favorite part about your style is, X? I know, man, me neither, but the venue say performance of the night when I leave it. Shit, his whole style, let me explain, because my wife caught me cheating. Peep it, I call this shit excuse rap. It can be deceiving. He like, I was home. You wasn't home. And I'm not out here trying to raise my voice. Okay, I'ma stay outside. But I made the choice. That's you. That's you. Young excuse. It is, right? It's you. Excuse. Hey, plus your punchlines are my throwaways, man. Even back home in the Golden State, it took years to see if they gonna catch it on the replay like Golden Tate. I own this place. And I'm high in demand. You belong right in the stand. You ain't passed our test. Go ahead and fight with these fans. You need some funk. You need some funk? Come CM Punk. I say CM Punk mostly because the next thing you know, X is telling everybody that I'm nice with the hands. I don't think you guys understand. I come to Brockton, Mass like fuck a plug and still bubble from the bottom like a lava lamp with a pen that's off limits like a Nems Compton tag. I steal the scene. I steal the scene. His drone killing me and it's making Obama man. You a prophet? Why don't you tell me where the profit's at? Because they got me a lot of cash. That shit stacked so high you walk past it with a caution hat. Fucking even Hollow the Don, like how the fuck we getting loyalty on top of that? Hey, he calls himself Mr. Massacre. Cause he gets booked at it. Next thing you know, XL be saying that he starred in a movie because he looked at it. Like what? You think they thankful that for 3 years you completely trash? That shit don't even match. That's like Jordan saying, yo, I like to thank the flu, I beat the Jazz. Like everybody beats your ass. Let's go over the chart. Mass 1, Danny Myers, he was choking on his bars. Mass 2, Shotty P, you took a full-blown ass whooping and went first so they can't put you lower on the card. Mass 3, you got demoted to day 2 like, oops, they excited. He survived it because he's, okay? They excited. He survived it and he spoke about his heart, but knock, knock. It's not a joke. If your name's XL, it shouldn't take 4 years for you to show up at the start. Don't say shit. You a tropical fruit, and you not gonna shoot. You can catch me dipping with his bread like Baba Ganoush, even if the chopper on. Come on! Come on! Come back, come back. Hey! You can catch me dipping with his bread like Baba Ganoush, even if the chopper on X like a hospital roof. Come on! You a straight poser. Flamethrower, body count full of slain soldiers, high risk, low reward, no remorse, game over. Time. Hey. So you a dealer, huh?
Sometimes.
So you got things under control?
Sometimes.
You talk through my round, I'll fuck you up. Hey.
You asked me a question.
You a dealer, huh? So you got things under control? I saw that same shirt on nobody, because none of them sold. Hey, look. Look, you little fucking twerp. It's a hell of a plate that bots through me. Black is beautiful every single time. Tell Ronnie there's a bitch under his skin and I'ma drag him out to talk to me. Walk through that door. Before the power restored, you get the Bob Newbie, knock it off, we not Gucci. Thanks for the promo. I've been looking for this heel like a lost groupie. He chopped suey and y'all can roll the credits. I promise you motherfuckers that I'm not leaving without my title shot. This a James Bond movie. Hey Sano, what up? Okay, I'm feeling like the crowd is lit. Hey, make some noise if you came to see Ronnie. Go home and suck 1,000 dicks. He counterfeit. I said he counterfeit. I'm proud of him. It's Ronnie versus Madflex. Shit, you've been underground this long and you still trying to give your brand depth. How we alike? He's spreading lies and I'm all about that Visa swipe, electric slide. My debit card done turned into a dance step. Hey, you know what's really fucked up? You know what's... It took a minute, but you got it. You know what's really fucked up? If I beat you, I'm getting Sam next. You too. And that dummy lose the strap in that collision like a crash test, and any belt he got don't feel too important to have yet. Y'all wait for opportunities, just sleeping out on Dan's steps. So me and Dan got something in common. I wrote you off and he wrote you off as two dependents in his tax prep. Listen, little MC limited options. Let's get to the boxing. Gloves spun a few gems like the Infinity Gauntlet. It go jab, jab, and Jersey. They won't find a trace of my fingerprint shit, not unless they're looking for a hand turkey. 2 losses on bots, it's like flex. You want to take Ron? I sent him back a no with 50 O's and 10 emojis of a facepalm. Let's talk about the future. You lose and witness the base guy. Think hockey. When you take this L, stick to your day job. Are you kidding me? When the fuck did Ned Flanders get Tanner? I asked Dan why Ronnie Bingo deserved me. Dan didn't respond. I do appreciate that. It was the best answer. Ask for the revenue split, compare the checks after. This comedy ended, Ronnie offended. I got a percentage, and I'm just keeping it 100 like Sex Peddler. No, it works every time. It works every time. Hey, yo, this act ends. Shit, Ronnie, am I racist? Ronnie, am I racist? No, I got a couple black friends. Me? No, but you didn't let me finish. I'm not racist because I got a couple black friends, and if they asked me to kill you, I wouldn't ask why. I would ask when. Enjoy the bullshit that he stole from a Reddit board. You get love, it's messed up. Shit, you get love, it's messed up. But shit, love means nothing to me. This is a tennis court. And you might win this battle with some... I got one. Hey, it's a tennis court, and you might win this battle with some secondhand metaphors, but you lose at life. Ronnie Frack can bench press your credit score. Call it. Oh shit, little partner, please. Hey, look at this cornball. Fuck both y'all out. You're looking like you and Sam looking like Harlem Heat, but not elite. You lose a cosign if I put the word out like Paula Deen. This don't really bother me. It's not that deep. Wow. Ron's a sheep. People counting on him tend to fall asleep. Why would I waste the hands? When you're real good at wasting a hand, you've been an Arthur meme. Man, if I want to take your life savings in an instant, I'll just use that little merch booth as a motherfucking spot to pee. Hey, bring it in. Bring it in. Come on. Let's make a tight wall at a Go Pets. Watch a guy fall on a moped. All these setups, just ignore them. There's an eyeball on your forehead, Ronnie.
They noticed. Okay.
Now this is a fun fact. A third eye means you thinking within, unless You are a dumb ass. Oh my God. And then for 13 bucks, your cellmate put some ink on your skin. You ain't woke. You ain't woke, Ronnie. You woke up on some guy's sofa. I promise, Bingo, you don't want to see the punch I'm throwing. You get knocked out and ashed on with a blunt live smoking. New definition, the boy sleeping with one eye open. Oh my God. What does it do? Uh-oh. What does it do? Does it move? Does it shut? Does it line up horoscope signs in the moons and then months? Let's have a staring contest, eyeball. Fuck, I lose. But you stuck on Ronnie's forehead for life. And you look stupid as fuck. Hey, palindrome, he drove the I-5 with 5 eyes for less confusion. See that tattoo? Oh, sorry, bro. Hey, palindrome. I said palindrome, he drove the I-5 with 5 eyes for less confusion. See that tattoo? No, not a single person won it like a garter and a set of groomsmen. This payday turned Ray J, because if I hit first, I come back to the West yelling this bitch is ruined, get the deuces, a price on his head, money on his mind, now he gin and juice, and you losing. You can't tell? Hey, he's on the URL you can copy. And when Organic changed his profile picture to a giant square for a blackout, Facebook popped up in the corner. Hey, you should tag Ronnie. I was like, yeah, proudly, but honestly, you thought this would be closer because he overacted? Like he goes and grabs a website? Y'all thought Ronnie could control the rap-in? Set shooter, Lex Luger, I torture rack him, it's appropriate. He was a narcissist before he was the total package. Come on. You know distraction like I ain't a mountain to you. Bitch, I'm a mountain to you. Uber Eats, I go to town with this food. You immature, I'm thinking, sure, I could drown you in your fountain, your youth. Mixing his salty ass words, and now he alphabet soup. You king, you think? Mood swing, mood ring. I said, you think, you king? You swing, mood ring. You piss me off and you see knuckles coming out of the blue. Ronnie, you cannot win a battle when you down the first 2, and I'll be back in a few. But San Ho, let's hit that Ric Flair sound for now. Woo! Ah, shit.
I can't.
I know it's bad, right? Look, I'm sorry, man. I'm just not done talking about the face tat. I just imagine you walking in the shop like, I'm gonna take that. The eyeball tattoo, I mean, I'm happy to create that. But when I'm done, I'd like to recommend laser removal ASAP. And no, I can't do a cover-up of a Bane mask. More likely, he tried to kiss and tell in a prison cell, and Tito told him, listen, shut the fuck up and just lay back. I'm off the tattoo. No, I'm not. I need to say that. You shouldn't get a fax on your face when told to face facts. All right, you are a dirtbag, Dan, because you paired me with a dude that you should have doubted. His big push shit, it might just be right around the corner. It's just not under a crack pipe, man. I guarantee he would have found it. You've been on some clown shit. This isn't you optimal, it's topical. I wanted your best shit. You fresh out of Left Click, so the gimmick's impossible. And now he copping pleas for cops looking real Vincent D'Onofrio. Should he probably bring this squad full of losers right back to 5-0 like Jimmy Garoppolo? Oh, shit. He's a Metro PCS plug in the flesh. It's his final form.
Real jobs.
Yo, how you in the mall selling family plans when your whole family plan is, do I spend time in jail or spend on child support? Ooh. How you good at bench warming and can't show up to a bench warrant? Plus you broke as a bitch. It's cool, Ronnie. I ain't paying any child support myself. I just don't feel like it, mostly because I don't have a kid. Breaking news, face tattoos. Dan, let's go back to his eyeball. I hear you selling phone packages. Hey, it's ironic he's a troll, and he's a troll that goes to work, and people think he's underneath them as they stroll past the bridge. You know what? White people love statistics. I've got one. There's no need for alarm. 1 out of 2 people in this battle do not own a car. For fuck's sake, Ronnie.
Is it you then?
7 years, you haven't driven once?
Nope.
Like, how the fuck did you manage to get your hats and pick them up? Like, did you ask these little fucks or just ride over with your Huffy on a basket on the front? fucking loser. Understand just how pathetic your life sounds. Shit, if I had $1 for every time you said you had $1, I would have $1. I just wouldn't have it on me right now. Pipe down. Pipe down. Pipe down. Pipe down, Mr. Wild Out on a local stage and don't get paid. Hey, what kind of insecure bitch got a life goal to be broke with fame? Now get back to your older days, throwing back his shoulder blades and floating through the background in a deep lunge on some roller skates. I'm not saying you whitewashed. That is not my kind of social play. But if people heard you talk and didn't know your race, and you walked through a room and dropped an N-bomb in your normal way, the tone would change. Shit, even Marvin Quest would turn around. White boy, what the fuck? Oh, okay, it's Ronnie. Before you have him claiming that belt, Dan, be rational. This shit turned to a Stan Lee cameo because people just excited that you playing yourself and you a straight poser, flamethrower, body count full of slain soldiers. Fuck you, fuck Sam, I'm the champ. Game over.